All right, guys, it's one of the stranger stories trending online tonight. A man flies from California to visit his mom in Texas, and he brings his pet along named Tara. Now, Tara is a possum, but his problems start when he tried to fly back home. Stacey Butler has the details.
I did my homework, and I was allowed to fly out there. The least she can do is let me return home with her.
Gerald Tottenham says 2 months after his father passed away in Austin, Texas, he wanted to spend time with his mom and cheer her up by bringing Zatara, the opossum he raised from just weeks old.
I called around, called the Department of Transportation. They said if it's okay with the airline, it's okay with us. Called the airline. They said, no, it's fine with us as long as she's an approved pet carrier.
He and his twin brother loaded up Zatara and headed to Long Beach Airport. After, he says he called the airport to double check he was clear to travel with Zatara. December 4th, he and the possum went through security with no problem. They flew JetBlue to Austin. His mom loved her. A few days later, he says, when they tried to fly back to Long Beach, he says an air marshal told him he wasn't sure if it was okay to have an opossum on board.
And then they said, well, how did you get here? Just like this, I flew on the plane.
He says they told him he couldn't fly back, and in so many words,
well, it was our mistake for letting you on the plane in the first place, but it's your problem, deal with it.
Tottenham says a representative encouraged him to rent a car and drive back to Newport Beach. He was stranded.
It was just beyond frustrating.
After 4 days in Austin, Tottenham says he booked a ticket on United, paid a pet fee, and put Zatara in a carrier. This time, he wasn't asked what was in the approved carrier, and he walked on. Next time,
if you have an opossum, you might want to just drive.
I mean, there are moments when Zatara looked like she was super cute, but then there were moments when she looked like she smelled like garbage.
Well, there's also many times, well, possums look very menacing, but they're usually not.
So they're friendly. They're marsupials.
Yes.
They carry things around with them. They have their own bag.
They carry babies. They don't go shopping.
Car key,
Yeah.
wallet.
There's my wallet. Possum, do you have a boarding pass? Well, it's right here. It doesn't work that way. What do kangaroos do? Oh, man. Marsupial fun.
Weather.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the forecast. I've got that in my pouch. We're not marsupials. That's next.